They say death comes quick in the desert, but for me, it lingered, slow and cruel, like buzzards circling overhead. I remember the heat, the way it shimmered off the canyon walls, making everything look like a fever dream. My name was Silas Crow, once, when I had flesh to speak it with, when my jaw still had lips to form the words. Now, I am something else, something caught between the sand and the stars, between memory and dust. It started with the gold, as these things often do. We found it, my crew and I, buried deep in a mine that the Apache said was cursed. But greed, it deafens a man to warnings, makes him blind to the signs painted in blood on canyon walls. We took it all, every gleaming ounce, our saddlebags heavy with our fortune, our doom. The first night after we left the mine, Jenkins didn't wake up. We found him stiff, cold, his eyes wide open, staring at something we couldn't see. In the morning light, we buried him shallow, too eager to move on, too afraid to linger. By the third night, we were all sick, our skin peeling away like old paper, our bones showing through in places they shouldn't. The gold, it seemed, had a price steeper than any of us could pay. But still we rode, clutching our treasure, even as our fingers turned to bone. I was the last to fall, watching my companions crumble to dust one by one, their screams echoing off the rocks. When my turn came, when my heart finally stopped its desperate beating, I thought, thank God, it's over. I was wrong. I woke, if you can call it that, under a moon so bright it hurt. But I had no eyes to hurt, just empty sockets that somehow still saw. My hands, nothing but bone now, still gripped my revolver. My horse, somehow still there, somehow still loyal, stood waiting, itself transformed into something skeletal, something wrong. The curse wouldn't let us rest, wouldn't let us die properly. We were bound to ride forever, guarding the gold we'd stolen, unable to spend it, unable to abandon it, unable to find peace. Night after night I ride these canyons, my bones rattling with each step my undead horse takes. The living, they fear me now, and rightfully so. Sometimes travelers stumble into my canyon, lost, seeking shelter from the desert sun. I watch them from the ridges, my empty eye sockets tracking their every move. Part of me, the part that remembers being human, wants to warn them, wants to tell them to run. But the curse, it has other plans, always other plans. When the moon rises full, I am compelled to ride down, my skeletal horse's hooves striking sparks from the stones. The sound of my approach, it's like wind through a graveyard, like whispers of the damned. I've seen strong men weep at the sight of me, seen them fall to their knees and pray. Some try to shoot me, bullets passing through my ribs, clattering harmlessly against the rocks behind me. You cannot kill what is already dead, what has been dead for, how long now? Decades? Centuries? Time moves strangely when you're cursed, when every night is the same nightmare, looping, endless, eternal. The gold, it sits in my saddlebags still, glowing with an unnatural light, calling to the greedy, the desperate, those who try to take it. They join me, eventually. I've watched it happen, watched the curse spread like poison, watched flesh melt away from bone, watched the light of understanding die in eyes that will never close again. I have companions now, other riders, other fools who thought they could steal cursed gold and live. We ride together, a ghostly cavalry of the damned, our bones gleaming white in the moonlight, our silence more terrible than any scream. But the worst part, the part that truly breaks what's left of my soul, is the memory. I remember my mother's face, my sweetheart's kiss, the taste of whiskey, the feel of sunshine on skin I no longer have. These memories, their torture, reminders of everything I've lost, everything the curse took from me. Sometimes I wonder if there's a way to break it, to finally rest. But every time I try to abandon the gold, try to ride away from this cursed canyon, invisible chains pull me back, drag me screaming back to my post. So I ride, eternal guardian of cursed treasure, a warning written in bone, a cautionary tale that no one heeds. And I wait, hoping that someday, somehow, dawn will come for me too.